What's up, beautiful people? It's your boy Cam, and I am back with another vlog. That feels so weird to say, but I'm back with another video. And as you guys can tell by the title and the description, we're going to be talking about the different ways that I navigate through painful experiences in life. All of us experience pain in life, and it's really, really important on how you deal with that pain because pain can change you. Like, pain changes people if it's not dealt with in a healthy manner. So I just wanted to give you guys my tips on how I deal with painful experiences because, in the spirit of being authentic, I've recently been going through some painful experiences in my life right now. So I was like, why not just be super authentic and make a video on how you get through your painful experiences? So hopefully this video inspires you guys to use some of the tips and tricks that I do. And if you guys got tips and tricks, be sure to drop them in the comments. You feel me? All right, so the first thing I do is I feel all of my emotions. So we're talking about emotional pain. So whatever happened that made me experience that type of pain, I feel it. I feel the sadness. I make sure I just feel it to its depths, so that way I'm not repressing it. I'm not trying to bury it deep down. I'm not like trying to ignore it, because the thing is that if you try to ignore your pain or repress it or bury it, it's going to show up in other ways in your life that's not healthy at all. It's going to show up at, you exploding, you being stressed, you getting sick, and overall it's just not a healthy coping mechanism to just repress everything and keep everything bottled up. And I think that that's one of the biggest things that I notice whenever I'm mentoring is that a lot of people, and not just even mentoring, a lot of people bottle up their emotions, and then they have these physical ailments or stress or health issues because of it. So the first thing I always do is I always feel it, which means I cry, I get angry, I whatever emotion that situation caused me to feel, I feel it. It's like the nap after you get a whooping. You know how you have the best nap after you get a whooping? That is the feeling, the best way to describe releasing all of your emotions. Another thing that I do is that I talk to my therapist. So I am a huge mental health advocate. I believe everyone should have a therapist. It is so beneficial. It has completely changed my life and making sure that I take care of my mental health so that I'm, 100% so I can go out to the world, do my job. So there are two people that I absolutely do not lie to, and that is my doctor and my therapist without a shadow of a doubt. So with that, I tell my therapist everything, and it is so beneficial to get feedback from someone that's went to school for this, someone that's clinically trained to get you through difficult situations and just life. And man, therapy has helped me so much, just be able to live my best life because of the tools that I infuse from therapy into my life. And having someone to talk to about your problems, and, by law, have to keep your secrets unless it's harming you. But just having that person that is always going to be 100% honest with you, and is always going to be non-biased, and is always going to want to help you get better has been life changing for me. All right, so another thing that I do is I meditate. Meditation is such a huge thing for me because it calms me down, it calms my nervous system down. I have like a crazy overactive nervous system, so I definitely have to like calm my nervous system down in order to think and function properly. So meditation allows me to clear my head. It allows me to get clarity on whatever the situation is that I'm going through at that time. And it allows me to check back in with myself, check in with my body, and see how like my spirit and how I feel, like how I truly, truly feel at the core of me about the situation and about the person. So, meditation is another trick of mine that I use. One of my favorite things to do is to spend time with my crazy ass family and friends. Like that like, yo, like, if you going through a painful situation, everyone got that one cousin that's gonna say something so dumb that's gonna make them laugh, or you got that one friend that's gonna do something outrageous that's gonna make you laugh, or they just gonna be on your side and just be like, yo, we're gonna keep it PG on this channel, so I can't say what they would actually say. If you was dealing with a certain somebody and now you're not dealing with them no more, your friends gonna have you. Your friends are gonna have your back. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have your back and your family. So I like to spend time with my friends and family. It gets me out of my head. It gets me out of the house, and it gets me out of thinking about that situation to just spending time with people that I love and love being around. And it's going to be tons of laughter with the people that I hang around. So we either finna do something super crazy, such as, take a vacation somewhere or go rock wall climbing or jet skiing, something like that. Or just coming over, playing Uno, dominoes, laughing, watching movies, shooting shit. Um, so yeah, so definitely being around people that love you and surrounding yourself with that energy is such a huge tip of mine. Journaling is another one of mine because it allows me to release all of my emotions. So after feeling them all, after feeling them all, after talking to my therapist about the situation, after being around friends, now it's time for me to usually reflect on how I got to that situation. What was the situation? Did I do something wrong in that situation? And just an overall learning, so that I don't either put myself in that type of situation again or that I've learned from that situation. So I journal. I journal everything that happened, how I felt, the advice I've gotten, um, everything that is in my head, and I just journal. I journal it all out, and then I let a couple days go by, and I come back and I read it, and I read it with a new, fresh pair of eyes. I read it with a different perspective, and it gives so much clarity, and it reminds you where you were at that day and that time when you come back years or months later. Like, dang, I've really grown since that last situation. All right, so another thing that I do is I pray. I am a very spiritual person. I have a lot of faith, and I pray. I pray. Like, I have to have my one on ones with God and let Him know, like, yo, this is a crazy situation. This is a crazy situation, G. What we gonna do? Like, what do you need from me to navigate through this situation? So yeah, it's a very spiritual relationship, and it's and so when I do pray, it's just a very loving relationship between me and God, and um, it's something that lives in me. It's something that inspires me. It's something that keeps me anchored. It's my faith in Jesus, and it's just, man, it's just something that has carried me throughout my life. So, very spiritual person, so I definitely pray, and that always makes me feel better. All right. So the last thing I do is I take it day by day. Painful, there's no expiration date on when the pain will end or when it will subside. So I just take it day by day, honestly. And that's the last thing, is take it day by day, sometimes hour by hour, sometimes minute by minute. It could get that painful. And what I like to do during that time is I do whatever the hell makes me happy. Like, for real. Like, I watch my favorite movies, I eat my favorite foods, I go to my favorite places, and I just pour back into myself, you know, so that I basically build myself back up to get back out there, go put my heart on the line, and go back into the world, you know. So take it day by day, minute by minute, second by second. Do things that make you happy. Fall back in love with yourself or whatever it is that makes you happy so that you can get back to happy. So, those are all of my tips on how I navigate through painful experiences. Please comment below if any of these resonated with you guys. What are some of the things that you guys do to navigate through painful experiences? Are you guys already doing any of these? Sound off in the comments, man. Let me know something. Let's have a conversation about it. Also, don't forget to share this video, like, subscribe, follow me on social media. All of that is on this page. So click around, find what you're looking for. Thank you guys again for checking me out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace and love.